Okay, hello. I've just come back from my friend Albie's house, and I'm kind of like a 6 out of 10, a 7 out of 10 in terms of in terms of drunkenness. And I feel like in a lot of my videos, I hold things back when I shouldn't. So I feel like now that my inhibitions are basically all gone, I just want to talk. And I don't have any topics. I didn't really want to make a video today. I don't feel a need to make a video today. But let me take these off. But now I'm sitting down. I want to. Okay, so topics. I don't have anything planned. I'm drunk, I'd say. I'm not like blackout drunk. I'm not kind of regretting everything, but I'm a little bit drunk. So I've got hiccups as well recently, as you can see. It's not good. Okay, it's been 1:17 and I've said nothing. Beth. Okay, so she is now my girlfriend, which I'm very, very, very happy about. I've been wanting to ask her for a few weeks. So I've got like a photo of me and her there. I'm just kind of looking at it as like a focus point, somewhere to put my eyes, so I don't feel too awkward, because even though I'm drunk, I still can feel a little awkward when I'm saying things. I asked her out it's Saturday now because it's 1 o'clock. 4 days ago, I asked her out 4 days ago. She said yes. She put like a little TikTok up of like TikTok up of like this thing that she's had in her drafts for 2 years, which I found really, really sweet and everything. And like, I'm just really happy. I'm so happy. First of all, like, I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm really excited. A small part of me is kind of a little bit nervous in a way, because I think so far, like, I've initiated everything, and I don't mind that. I really like initiating, but if I do it every time, I sometimes kind of feel a bit like a creep. You know, like, if you're the only person to ever ask for something, it makes you feel a bit awkward. I'm drunk now, so if she was here, I'd be fine. But what was I saying? But yeah, like, we're together now. She's coming over next weekend. I might be going over to hers next Tuesday. Yeah, a little part of me is anxious because I've never been in a proper relationship in person, like just doing whatever before. And I'm 18 years old. I don't know if it's common for... I don't think it's that common for 18-year-old girls. I think it's more common for 18-year-old boys to not have been in proper relationships until now. I think it's quite normal. But I'm so excited for everything. Like, I actually can't wait. I am a little bit nervous about how I'm going to do in some stuff. Like, if I'm going to be awkward in some stuff, if I'm going to... one of my worst fears is, like, not doing something right and then not being told, so I keep doing it and, like, keep repeating my mistake. That's, like, a really big concern. Right now, I don't care. I don't care. I feel confident in myself. I feel very confident in myself, even if I'm not the loudest person in the room. I feel very content with myself. I'm happy with who I am. I know I'm better than a lot of people, like, much better. It's not really an ego thing. It's just more of, like, objectively, I've done more. I'm in better shape. I'm healthier. I'm happier. I'm doing better than this person, and it's not like I'm wishing ill on the person. I should probably move this forward. For God's sake. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like that. I'm not wishing ill on the person that I'm trying to compare myself to. It's just I'm trying to face what I believe is my opinion. And that builds up confidence as well. That's a big thing. But yeah, I really, really like have super strong feelings for her, and have for ages. And like, I'm just so like kind of jittery in a way. I'm a really private person, so I haven't told many people. Like, I like keeping things to myself a lot, keeping things personal. But this is my one outlet. Even if it's only a few people watching, if it's 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, you will know now. So hello. You kind of know my personal life better than a lot of other people, most other people. In fact, basically everyone, because I wouldn't ever talk to anyone like this. Well, basically anyone like this. But yeah, I'm just over the moon. I'm so glad with how things have turned out. Her parents apparently really like me. I like her whole family. They're all really nice. I'm excited for what the future holds. I'm excited what's going to happen, what we're going to do, how things are going to go. You know, having all these new experiences, having new feelings, having new, you know, whatever. I'm really, really happy with it all. Okay, I think that was the main thing I wanted to get off my chest. Now that I'm in this inebriated state, my inhibitions are gone. My motor senses are being impaired. I don't have as much of a filter. Even in these videos, I try and talk without a filter, but I struggle. I really struggle. And being drunk, I feel like, makes a more honest, a more truthful video. Because I got told once, sober thoughts are drunk words. You know, some things I would never even think to do or think to say while I was sober. But when I'm drunk, I want to do them. And it can be good, it can be bad. I'm going to try and make sure it's pretty much all good. This video. God, I'm pixely. What on earth? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, I've been really, really committed to badminton recently. Like, really into mobility, really into my stamina, really into getting stronger, getting faster, just getting better in general. On one hand, the price of it is I often don't really get mornings. You know, I live my mornings in like a box of routines that my coaches make me. But on the other hand, doing it, I get this unbelievable sense of satisfaction for myself, just from knowing that I'm getting better every single day. I'm getting better. I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still nowhere near. Like, I still look at videos of myself playing badminton and cringe. I still, you know, aspire to be who are some good, like the Victor Axelsen, the, you know, Lee Chong-wei, Lin Dan, all of those key figures in badminton. I aspire to be like them, but I know chances are it's never going to happen. I should be content with who I am, but I should want to keep moving forward. I've realised that, and I'm really at peace with that. I feel right now, it might just be because I'm in this inebriated state again, you know, everything's a little bit soft around the edges right now. You know, I'm excited to go to my warm, comfy bed with a blanket I just put on. I'll try and show it here. It's got, I put like the white pillows on it and everything. Got the nice blanket, got new sheets, got, yeah, I've got water next to it, got my retainer, I've got everything set up. That's another thing that I do in the morning. I love little routines, like, for example, cleaning. I love cleaning. it sounds really, really sad, but I find cleaning your room is kind of like cleaning your mind in a way. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to phrase it. If your room is messy, or okay, I'm gonna say for me, if my room is messy, I can't focus. Like, I just can't. So having this routine every morning is a way of almost resetting my mind, cleaning it up, making it work perfectly. It's really important to me. I love doing it. You know, I love just looking around and appreciating, you know, I did that. I cleaned my room. It's good. You know, it looks amazing. It's all neat. And yeah, it's a really good routine for me. Okay, sorry, I just really needed water. When I drink, I find I often end up drinking like a liter and a half of water before I go to bed. And the more water I drink, the better I feel. I'm not sure what the scientific reason is behind it. I think dehydration is the cause of hangovers, and therefore just literally flooding your kidneys with water helps kind of drown out, or what's the phrase? It kind of dilutes the alcohol in a way. I'm not actually sure if that's the science behind it. I might try and find out before I go to bed. But every time I drink before I go to bed after drinking, I feel so much better. Like, so much better. I'm still quite drunk. I still am quite drunk. I'm going to go through what I had today, or tonight. So, it was my friend Albie's kind of birthday gathering. It's not really a party. It was just like a small group of friends meeting up. You know, we had pizza. I had doughballs. Yeah, it was just all that stuff. We went to Pizza Express at the marina, and then we got on a bus back to mine. Then we went to my friend Elijah's. Then we went to Albie's. Then we played some Sorry, this is just... Well, actually, I'm not going to apologise. This is just me talking freely. This is just me not feeling guilty, not feeling disingenuous or narcissistic, talking about myself for once. Yeah, we ended up going to Albie's. We played some card games. We watched some YouTube videos. We had some drinks. We had some punishments. We had some. It was a really amazing night, and I feel like even though it was enhanced by alcohol in a way, I feel like even without it, I would have had an amazing time, which I often don't feel at events like, for example, when I go clubbing. I feel like I kind of have to have alcohol to have a good time. Sorry. But yeah, next week I'm actually going to go clubbing, and I can't be drunk for it because I have a badminton tournament the next day. So I'm really, really curious as to how that's going to go without drinking. I'm actually going with Beth, you know. It feels so weird saying my girlfriend now, but I can say she's my girlfriend, and I should be saying it. To kind of, in a way, I often have to remind myself recently that, like, okay, you have a girlfriend now. You haven't had this for 18 years, you know, you've thought about it before, but now it's actually real. You're allowed, or no, not you're allowed to do, well, yeah, you're allowed to do some stuff, but like, it's right to do some stuff. It's not like there wouldn't be outrage or anything. You know, it's really hard to remind myself that I'm in this position now because I've never been in it before. I know that might sound really weird for people who've been in a lot of relationships, people who've been on a lot of dates. I really have to remind myself that some things are okay to do, or some things are okay to say. You know, some things like aren't TMI or whatever. Sorry, I can't stop smiling now, like thinking about it. I'm really so happy with how this has turned out, and I'm not going to feel bad for feeling happy, because a lot of the time when I'm happy, people try and make me feel guilt because they're not happy. It's like, in a way, they're saying, okay, you're not allowed to be happy because I'm not happy. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. I got a girlfriend who I really, really like a ridiculous amount. She wouldn't know how, I can't articulate it in this inebriated state. If you haven't found out, I love the word inebriated. I like learning new words, and it's just quite a cool one. Damn, I look pale. Well, even paler than normal. I'm really just feeling very content right now, and I think it is partly the alcohol, but I'm not going to feel bad for feeling this way, because others might not. I'm going to feel my feelings. I'm going to accept them, embrace them, love them. I'm just happy right now. I'm really good. And I feel like that's the reason I made this video, because a lot of my videos have this kind of sad undertone, because when I feel sad, I like to make the videos. I'm not sad. That's why this video has been a bit more loose, been a bit more, what's the word? Been a bit more kind of freestyling. That's what it's been. I'm going to end it in a minute, but just kind of a final message that I have, like, it's okay to feel happy when others don't. Don't feel guilty for feeling good if others don't. Don't feel guilty. Like, you are the most important person in your world by far. Yeah, love you all. Goodbye all. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk again next week. Bye bye.